Good morning and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name's Rochelle, and I'm here to do a reading for Tuesday, December. Here I go again. Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. At least I got the year right this time. We are officially in January. We are officially in the new year. I hope you had a good um, New Year's, bringing in the new year. Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on for us for Tuesday. I'm going to be, oh, Princess K. Hello. Good morning. Okay, I felt like I wanted to pull out the Osho Zen Tarot. And JoJo is here. Good morning. Yeah, all the things. Like, subscribe, and share. Woohoo. All right, here we go. We've got totality. I'll pick the cards first and then I'll speak to them. Integration. Hmm. Nothingness. This just came up the other day. And exhaustion. Okay. Okay, let's see. um okay, so the thing with this card is that they're not quite grabbing hands, and we're not really sure. Are they about to grab hands, or did they just let go, or did they not quite get to one another and now they're swinging back again? Um Totality. It's like, well, the colors. Okay, so first of all, the colors over here really match. And on this side, we have the eagle, which is like the ability to see the bigger picture, to have laser sharp focus. Um, there's this there's this sense of bringing something into balance. I mean, obviously, right here with integration, maybe maybe it has something to do with um, having been really, how do I say it? It's like dealing with something where you're in the situation, where you're in the moment and your focus is just to do this one thing. But what needs to happen is there needs to be a pulling back, being able to see more more outside of where you're at. And the dragons is here. Good morning. Um it's this need to integrate all the experiences. And sometimes when we're in something, when we're dealing with something, we're in the midst of it, it can be challenging to see the bigger picture. But that's what's going to help bring some kind of peace. It's interesting here too, because right around where their hands are is this little bit of white light, which kind of mirrors this more white light here. Maybe it's an integrating of connecting with others. I feel like this is a coming together, a totality of being able to complete that connection. Anyway, so then we get the nothingness card after that, which is this is the place of pure possibility. This is that place where anything can be birthed from. Does that sound right? Anyway, um, once this integration happens, oh, and this is interesting too, because, we have the white side of the yin side, we'll say, um, or the yang side. I don't know. What's yin, what's yang? But we have the white side here, and then, and that's kind of what's happening here with this potential coming together. But then we've got the other side, which is the black side. This is where the balance happens. It's kind of, I don't know. It's hard to articulate what's going on here, because it's feeling like maybe you're so focused on one person or one situation that you're missing the potential that's around you. There's a need for balance. There's a need to broaden the perspective, your perspective, because of this exhaustion. There's been this, yeah. I feel like you've been so hyper focused on something that it has drained you, completely drained you. And look at this too. The colors, once again, right behind this guy who's just looking so worn out and kind of beat up. He's got the same colors here as here and here. There seems to be, yeah, it's just really feeling like this need to step away, to retreat and recover, because whatever you've been trying to do, it hasn't been working. And it makes me wonder if maybe they're not grabbing hands. I don't know. Maybe that's something that you've been doing for a long time, and there's been this back and forth, and maybe you're finally just ready to, or it's saying it's time to release. You're getting close to being ready. Maybe just drop it all together onto the net down below. Move on to a different activity altogether. Okay, so let's go to one of my favorite decks now. I can safely say this is my favorite deck in this moment. It changes. Yes, it does. And okay then is here too. Good morning. Yay. Yay, I got a full house. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I'll remember that title one of these days. Okay. Surrender. Definitely a need to surrender here. Silly Billy. Hello. No, I'm not doing personal readings. This is for Tuesday, January 4th. But there could be something in here for you. It's my intention there's something in here for everyone. So stick around. You're sure to get something. Surrender. This is something we can all do a little more in our lives, right? Um, as humans, we like to try to be in control of things. And sometimes we gotta release the steering wheel, let the universe take over. Um, Somehow in this situation, in order to integrate and come into balance, there needs to be a surrender. It's exactly what's coming on the heels of this. Feeling so exhausted and like, I just don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know how to make all this stuff work. I'm exhausted. Okay. Like bring in the pros, Let the universe take over. Growth is, which is today for some of us. um this is what happens once there's that surrendering. There's the ability to growth. I think growth may have been halted or slowed, and now that there's this release, it's like it's created space for this growth. Action. Yeah. Yeah, from growth comes action, or from action comes growth. It's kind of both ways. There's this From this surrender comes this renewed sense of energy and vitality and excitement, and like um I'm always drawn to the energy that's going between her hands. It's like you harness all this power and you're able to put it towards something that's really adjectives, really powerful. It's going to work out for you. You're putting yourself into something that is it's what you're passionate about. When we can take action in this way and use the tools that we have, that pretty much always comes from a place of inspiration, especially in this card. Yeah, release. Release and surrender. Yeah. Yeah. And this is a continual cycle in life. We're never done. We get to places, in times in our life where we're pretty happy and we're pretty in the flow and things are good. But there's always a need to come back around and release and surrender and do that integration, do that reassessment, look at the possibilities that are in front of us and allow ourselves to be transformed by the journey because of the butterflies here. Always speaks to me of transformation. And both of these figures are in a very similar pose. It's like, you know, arms and shoulders back, face up, allowing the energies to come in and do what they're supposed to do. There's definitely this like once we release control, as difficult as it can be, it can feel really good because it's just like, oh, okay, I can just rest. This is that place of trying to control everything. And yes, it can be so exhausting. So yeah. New things coming in. It's perfect for the new year. Um, and yeah, as the surrender and the release happens, that integration happens. Again, it's all connected. As we integrate, we are able to surrender and release more. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.